There are definitely some things about ADHD I wish I knew sooner, and organizing a room with ADHD is definitely one of them. I had to figure out all the different hacks and tips, and I want to share those with you today so you don't have to go through the same things that I went through making the same mistakes. And here they are. I had to learn this the hard way. Tackle all your easy areas first. Don't go to the most difficult area in your home with the most stuff. You know that you have to sit there for hours and hours. Go to something that may take you 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it is, whatever is easy to you that you know that you can actually go in and you're not going to feel overwhelmed. Do those areas first and then work up to the big area that is more difficult for you, because you want to get some small victories in. And so if you get those along the way, then it is much easier because you are motivated to actually do the bigger room, because now you've accomplished some little victories along the way. And the next hack is use these. These are baskets, and the reason you want to use them is, one, they're super easy to put stuff in. You can see what's inside. Right now you're seeing nothing inside, but you put something in there, really easy to see inside. You can put them anywhere in your home. They come in different shapes and different sizes and everything. But the best thing about them is, with ADHD, you definitely need to be able to access things really easily. You need to be able to see things really easily. And this allows you to do that. And it also allows you to actually put whatever you want to in here. And when it's in a basket, it just looks more organized. Even if stuff is loose in a basket, still looks more organized than having it out on a table or wherever you had it before. So you are probably wondering why I have two random tumblers in my hand, because it has to do with the next hack, which is the 1 in, 1 out rule. And what that is, it means every time you bring an item into your home, you get rid of another item. So you're not bringing in more and more stuff and making your home more and more cluttered, and then having more items in your home that you are not using. So with this rule, for the tumbler situation, I have these two tumblers in my home. I want to bring in another tumbler. I have to figure out which one do I get rid of, because I don't have any more space in my cabinet to actually hold more tumblers. So I decide I'm going to get rid of this one and bring in a different one, this one. So I have this new one that I'm bringing in, getting rid of this one. This one doesn't matter anymore. I have just these two tumblers in my cabinet. I didn't actually increase the amount of clutter or the amount of items in my cabinet at all. Now I have just these two, and I can be happy that I have a new tumbler. So what is this? This is my doom box. It has all sorts of random stuff in it that I didn't feel like organizing. And a doom box means don't organize, only move. So I just put a lot of stuff in here that I'm like, okay, I don't want it in this room right now. So I took it to a different room, and now I've actually moved that stuff to make more room in the original room for whatever I want to have in that room, and maybe just get rid of clutter in that room in general so it looks more nice and more organized. But don't have too many doom boxes. If I have like 4 or 5 of these, then it becomes an issue. Now you just create clutter in a different room with a whole bunch of doom boxes. So it's good to have one. It's an easy way to actually get clutter out of one room into the next room. But just be careful that you don't have too many and they're all over your home and you're just creating a home of clutter. So why am I holding these two board games? It has to do with the next hack, which is keep like things together. Put them in the same place so you know where they are. You know they're all related. You know if you have to go and look for the item, it's probably in the same section with all the other ones in your home, and you know where that section is, so now you can go find it and find all the other ones that you might want for this game. These are like 2 expansions for a game that I play or that I like to play. And so if I want to find these, I know where they are. And generally you can see them like they're behind me a lot of times in that bookshelf right there. This right here, one of the most powerful communication and organization devices for ADHD. And the reason is super simple and super easy to use. You can use this for the one thing that is super important for ADHD, which is to label things, because you don't have to use your working memory trying to sit there, figure out what's in a box or what's here or what's there or where something should go. Just use a sticky note and put it on there so that you have some idea what's supposed to go where and what this thing is in this container. The other thing about this is you can use this to actually write notes back and forth to family members or friends or whatever. Just write one, stick it somewhere, and they can respond just by using a sticky note. So it's super useful for just about anything that you can probably think of that you can use a note for. And it's one of the things you should definitely have in your home for just helping you get things organized, and also for communication. And this is something you should definitely do. You should make stations around your home. Now, what I mean by stations, I mean some place that you have everything that you need for a certain activity so that you go there, you know that you can get just started doing the activity. You don't have to go around and look for different things and try to figure out, do I have everything here or there, whatever. You know, I can start immediately once I get there. For me, I have a coffee station. I like to drink coffee in the morning, maybe the afternoon. So I enjoy a cup of coffee. So I have everything in one place to actually make a cup of coffee. All my stirs, all my Keurig stuff, whatever I need there is in that one place. So when I get the feeling to have coffee, I know I don't have to do anything else but just go to that place, and then I can have my cup of coffee. Now, if you got this far in the video and you like the content, go and click the subscribe button for me, and also share and like the video. Now, the next thing is called floating shelves. Now, why is it a floating shelf? Is because it's a shelf that looks like it has no support under it at all. You install it on the wall and it looks like it just floats there. Now, what's the good thing about this? The good thing is you can take whatever you want to and put it on the shelf, and it frees up space in the previous location of those items. So it's going to give you more space. The other thing is it allows you to take advantage of vertical space on your wall you were not using before. So now you have more space you're taking advantage of, and you can even just have stuff on the floating shelf and never actually put items in the previous space it was before to keep your home more clutter free. But it's a good way to free up space and also be able to see everything you put on there. And sometimes people even do like seasonal stuff and put seasonal stuff on there and then change it out as the seasons change. But it's a great way for you to organize your home a lot better. And this is a must in any ADHD home. You want to limit your surface clutter. Matter of fact, clear off any flat surface that you can and leave just a small amount of stuff on there, or leave nothing on there at all. And the reason is you want to be able to see everything really clearly in your home. You do not want stuff behind something else, because with ADHD, out of sight, out of mind, meaning if that thing is behind something else, it really doesn't exist for you. And that can be a real issue, because now you are trying to find something and you can't find it because something else is in front of it. So make sure that you can see everything in your home. And this is one of the ways that you can do that, because you are limiting all your stuff on your flat surfaces, or they are already clear. So you know, if you have to look for a certain thing, you immediately can look over there and see if it's there. Or you know, hey, there's nothing in that spot at all. I can cross that off my list of places to actually go and look for that stuff. Now, this is not the only video that I have about actually things I wish I knew sooner. One of the videos I have about that is also closet organization with ADHD and things I wish I knew sooner about that. You can go and click that video. It will come up on the screen right now.